It's Week 12 of the National Football League.
And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Eagles at 8-2 on the year. They come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And they only scored 7 points in their last game, and that's absolutely not going to cut it in the NFL because points, they have to be scored in order to win. They've got to find a way to generate some more offense.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Getting home that time to Marvian Overshow.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
2nd and 10. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. There he goes, right side. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Cowboys. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, and getting him in for 6 points. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Second down and 4. Sticking with Walker on second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got Smith here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. These two teams had met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Now to the ground, here's Walker. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Now whistles and a stoppage here. It looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Walker. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Got his man, it's Warren. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Well, they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This pass left side to Downs. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And going right back to Walker. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the... Well,
someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. It's caught. Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the 22, Hurts. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
On third down, here's Walker. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Here's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Walker is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To throw, Williams. And this taken in by Downs. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
From the gun, here's Williams. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Oh, he's going to be brought down short of the first, and they are out of timeouts. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
To the air, Williams. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. You see the numbers, all those carries. If you get that many carries in the drive, you better finish it with a touchdown, and he did.
Yeah, and deservedly so, right? Because we've seen times like the Carolina Panthers, sometimes Jonathan Stewart to carry the ball all the way down, and then Cam, he's such a great goal line runner, he'll carry it in. But in this case, though, that didn't happen. The fellow lugging the load, he's the one who got to reap the reward.
Yeah, there was no touchdown vulture here. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is Smith with the ground. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throw out wide to Walker. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
63.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 144 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This is 2nd and 8. Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
At the 44-yard line.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Williams. That complete to Downs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Williams. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Working out of the gun, Williams. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Walker with another carry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Walker. He juked him. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 198 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On the handoff, this is Walker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Williams going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Well, the Eagles offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Here's Hurts. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hand out to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. again with Walker. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Cowboys take over first.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4. He finds Taylor, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. At Mitchell. 42 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Smith here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Xavier Legette from 8 yards out. And the Eagles tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Cowboys 23.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Josh Downs from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.